Welcome to Cyber Espresso Podcast, your quick shot of cybersecurity insights with industry leaders. I welcome today's guest, Sreeram Thiagarajan, Sales Director at Apexa IQ. Sreeram, it's my pleasure to host you today.
It's my honor to be a part of this show. Thank you, Murat, for inviting me to this wonderful, well followed show across the LinkedIn.
It's my pleasure, Sriram. So, Sriram, you are coming from an insurance background, a lot of experience. So, I would like to ask a few questions around that domain.
Mhm.
So, cyber underwriting has traditionally relied on questionnaires and point-in-time scans. How do you see real-time, inside-out visibility changing underwriting confidence?
See, I think I'll give you a bit of context here, Murat. See, in good old times, if you really take at it, IT assets, IT landscape in a typical organization used to be quite stable in the sense that they used to be fixed. There used to be, yes, developments going on in a year. Think people used to set up systems and then close systems and things like that. But the things have changed dramatically in the times since the cloud has come into the equation. People can spin up servers in milliseconds
Yes.
and bring and close those servers in time. So that is one thing. The second thing that has happened in the industry from a employee's perspective is ever since the term bring your own device happened,
Mm-hmm.
today every individual owns a mobile phone, a tablet, a laptop. So people tend to view emails also in multiple devices. Now, this all adds up to risks. You have the asset risk, you have the human risk of things into coming into play. So, when you have such a thing, the questionnaire, I would say, has outlawed its times.
Mm-hmm.
We need something more that has to be in time with it. It is real time asset visibility, real time human behaviors, and things and so forth. Then you get a better insurance. It's better for the underwriter as well as better for the person who is getting insured.
That is very true. So, Sriram, we live in the era of AI.
Yes.
How can insurers use AI, automation, continuous monitoring to deliver both a better customer experience and also a tighter risk control?
See, again, come back to a simple example. See, I was reading the other day an article. A 18-year-old man almost gave up 900,000 pounds
Mhm.
within a month. Unheard of. If you back, I'm Murat, you sure 20 years back, you would have never read a news like that. Social engineering is happening. People are giving out things that they should have never disclosed in the public space or not to individuals or strangers. These
Correct.
are happening. So the human risk is happening. And with AI, people are getting even more cleverer. The hackers, the phishing attacks, they are getting very, very sophisticated. I would
Mhm.
say today everybody needs to do some kind of a social engineering course which involves security. How do you conduct, what information do you disclose, what information should you not give out? It's become a nightmare even for kids all the way till the adults.
Correct. Correct.
That is
Yeah.
one part of the story. The second part of the story, if you really look at it, is the assets.
Hmm.
Now, when you come to the assets, there are, uh, given that I talked about the complexity of the era, you have individual, you bring your own devices, you have cloud devices on the cloud, you have devices on premises. Now, when you have this kind of a thing, and often I ask this question to CTOs and CIOs and CISOs, can you give me a list of your IT assets? And they'll say, give me a week. It doesn't work. Things are changing. Like as I said in my first question, you can set up a server and close down a server. How many
Yeah.
servers that are happening? If you are a global company, I'm sure there must be people spinning up servers and using it and then closing it as soon as their job is done.
Yes.
So the landscape is changing. So one needs to get asset risk and the human risk in place.
Correct. Correct.
So it is then the question is, yes, you have to do it. A mix of AI comes into place. You can use AI as a tool to aid the to make the to get to find the information that you want. Today it's like, what are my assets that are going to be at risk? You can never say no asset is under risk. There are
Correct.
going to be outdated systems. There are going to be vulnerabilities that are severe, that are low, high. all that is going to happen, and how do you get to have a complete visibility of that? And I think AI is a great tool to find all those things. Same thing goes into the human risk. Find out who are the employees who are more likely to break the policies.
Correct. It's very true.
Yeah.
So, Sriram, as you're aware, and I am aware, ransomware claims still rising, and there are maybe a lot of them even we don't know. So, from the insurance perspectives, I'm sure they are under a lot of pressure to protect their margins. So, do you believe technologies like risk scoring can close this profitability gap in cyber insurance?
Absolutely. See, I'll tell you what. In good old times, we all used to take insurance for things that are very unlikely to. The probability is very, very low. See, it's like a life insurance policy. I also believe the same cyber insurance will be something similar on those lines. See, it is both good for the insured as well as good for the insurance company providing that insurance.
Mhm.
Now, how do you do that? Like as I said, if it is still questionnaires only provide a snapshot. It doesn't tell the behavior of their employees. It doesn't tell how things are changing, how policies are enforced, how security awareness is across the organizations. See, I'm sure given your background in security awareness training, things are constantly changing. Employees needs to be aware of the various um, methods and methodologies and tricks that they use to fish out information from the employees. If you are not aware of that, you are going to fall for those things. So
That's
in
very
that kind of a scenario, you need to have tools that will give you the continuous visibility of your assets. You are audit compliant always. You are not audit does is every time or once in a year audit is doesn't provide you a security. It is just not a shield. It
nice.
just tells you that yes, you have processes, you have good visibility, but when things are changing, it should be continuous. The same thing goes to human behaviors. Human behaviors need people need to continuously learn and evolve to protect themselves
That's
and the
true.
organization. In protecting themselves, they protect the organization. So
That's very true. So, Sriram, I appreciate your input, your insights, and your availability being part of our podcast. I look forward to our collaboration on other opportunities.
thank you so much, Murat, for inviting me to this podcast. Really appreciate this.
Perfect. Take care, Sriram. Ciao.
Thank you. Bye.